We decided to take off to Ensenada for a few days for my wife's birthday, and so we're down here for a couple of days. Got this cool, sweet hat. I love it. That was awesome looking. And about halfway through our journey down here in the car, I realized, oh man, I forgot to buy gum. I was like, oh, I'll pick something up there. So our first night in town, we went to a supermarket, and lo and behold, some cool Trident. And I haven't had Trident since I was a kid. My mom always had that stuff in her purse, and it's been ages since I bought it. And I got it in the car, and I'm driving. It's pitch black. There's not a lot of street lights out here. We're headed back to our Airbnb, and I was like, man, I really want some gum. So I reached in the center console, pulled out the gum, and I'm like fighting with it. I'm trying to figure out like, how does this open? I'm like trying to peel the ends off. Finally, I just like shredded the end of it and just tore a hole in it to get the gum. And, I was like, there's got to be a better way. I can't believe this stuff is so difficult to get into. I was like, come on, Trident, what are you guys doing? Is this just your Mexico gum, or is this all your gum? And then this morning, I'm in the car and wanted another piece of gum. And I pull up my Trident gum. And now that it's light time, I look on the other side and it has a flap. And I could just simply open the flap and get the gum out. And I was just thinking to myself, I'm like, man, if I only had the eyes to see. Last night it was so dark, I couldn't see anything. But, now that I've got some light, my fingers were failing me last night, but this morning my eyes work perfect and I can see that flap that right there. It's so easy to open up. And, I got to thinking, I was like, there's got to be some spiritual application here. And I was like, absolutely there is. He who has eyes to see, the Bible refers to that as a common phrase. We also hear more commonly, he who has ears to hear. We've got to have eyes to see. The Bible tells us that, Jesus gives us those spiritual eyes that we can see things in this world that the average person can't see. Our eyes have been opened by this new Holy Spirit that lives inside of us, where our eyes are open to the needs that are around us. Our eyes are open to the fight between the flesh and the spirit, the spiritual battle that we're living day to day. How important it is that we just keep our spiritual eyes open and ready and looking, and we need to be prayed up daily. We need to be in our word daily so that we can be ready to see the spiritual battles that are going on in and through our lives, around us, in our families' lives, and at our workplaces. Satan is always there to steal, kill, and destroy, but, Jesus came to give us life and life to more abundantly. And it's so important, guys, just to continue to strive with the Lord and just put on your spiritual eyes every day. All right. Be blessed.